Morning, everybody. My coffee shop talks to me about teamwork. I've talked about it before, but I like to reemphasize it. We need more teamwork, one in our culture, one in the United States. Otherwise, we will be crushed by the enemy. And do you not think there are enemies out there? You're freaking nuts. They're everywhere. There's the adversary of people that don't want to do or think where you think all the time. No way to change them. You can't convince them. You can show them quantitative evidence, and they won't believe you. So, took Wednesday off, come back Thursday to kind of a chaotic mess. And I was like, I got to pull the team together to get this going. So I contacted the shops I needed and rallied all the guys together. The supervisors give me their people basically, and they work for me. And we came up with a plan and a strategy, and we knocked it out. We killed it. We caught everything up that was missed for the past week because we were behind on things, weather, things weren't ready. Just goes on and on and on with problems because the lack of teamwork happening in our society is rippling into where I work. And I'll emphasize with you, whoever listens to this coffee shop, you can't do it alone. You got to have the team function. You got to communicate. You got to make phone calls. You got to lean on other people to get what you need to do. You got to get that information so you can plan and strategize your people's manpower. If you don't, and you think you can wing it and just send them out there to go do something, that's a mistake. That's not a plan. That's not teamwork. But you got to pull together the people that are involved and form a bond and form a team and communicate with each other. Hiding in your little office, hiding in your little corner, trying to think you're going to do it on yourself, do it on your own with just yourself, you're wrong. It doesn't work that way. So at 12:30, 12:15, I rallied everybody together, and we went down and executed 20-some plus different lifts. And we did it in record time. Done it over and over and over. I've been proving it my whole life. Everywhere I went, I've always formed a team. Everywhere. When I was on a submarine, I formed a team. As a third class, I formed a team. In my eval, it talks about all the teamwork that I always did. I do MWR. I formed a team. When I was ALCPO on 2 different platforms, I formed a team. I also made the boat become the team. A Division got heavily awarded every boat I was on and everywhere I touched. My division or my people that I ran were heavily awarded. Not me. That came naturally. I awarded my people first because that's the WIFM. I've talked about that before. But I couldn't do it without having a team. I've made that possible on every boat I went on. Even though I wasn't that division chief or that division senior chief or master chief or COB or EDMC, whatever lipstick you want to put on that leader, I formed a team around it. If people fought me, I kept pushing back to build a team. You got to have a cohesive team in order to function. You can't function as an individual group. It doesn't work. We fought and won wars in the United States as a team. White, black, Asian, it doesn't matter. Teamwork. Everybody has a different mindset, but when it comes down to the battle, it has to be the team. When I went to leadership course, they made you pick a team. They had different sport teams up there, and you had to pick one. They had soccer, baseball, hockey, and then they had football. I picked football. And it wasn't necessarily anybody's right choice or wrong choice, but you explain why you picked it. I justify why I picked a football team. Football team is more united and more of a team sport. Everybody gets to play some important role some way, somehow. If you look at the other sports of hockey, it's one guy all the time trying to make a goal. All the time, one guy trying to make a goal. Where the football team is united, trying to get the ball down the field and into the goal as a team. That's why they're always together. That's why they huddle together. It's always brief together. That's why they go out and pass and run and block and play together. Baseball, it's about the pitcher and the batter. The rest of the team just stands there and waits for the action to happen. Those teams don't usually do too well, and they don't score very high. Then you got soccer. There's rules where the other players can't cross certain lines and can't do certain things. And again, it turns down to one guy making a goal while the rest of the team stands and watches. You beat a football team. Be the football team that calls in the other trades to help you. Sometimes I learn that assist trades think that's all they are is assist trades, but actually, they're actually the major part of the game. They hold the ball. They have to pass it. If they think they're just an assist team, then they'll hold the ball and they'll hold up all the plays that are necessary for the win. The win is the final finishing of the product, either putting in something or taking out something. So if you're an assist team and you're holding up a job that the lead shop asks you to do, then you're holding the football. You need to pass it, work it down the field, and everybody gets a win on it. But don't be the assist team saying, well, you know what, I'm special, and they're waiting on me. They can wait. You need to take the work that you get in, communicate with who you need to do it, find out the right answers, and then execute the job. You need to do it as a team. You need to build a team within your people. You need to come in every day with the right attitude, and you need to gather your people together, give them the work. I used to put all my work in what I call the work log. I'd write it down, I'd briefly cover it, and I'd say, if you have any questions, then come see me. I'll be working on your pay. I'll be working on your advancement. I'll be working on your bonuses. Maybe I'll give you a little bonus for being a professional. I'm working on all this stuff. And then as a supervisor, you can work on that while your team's executing the game. Be the quarterback, write the information down, empower them, and give them information. If you get a job in and it's not clear what you're going to do, call the lead shop and get the answer. Don't send them out there to find the answer. That's a waste of time. Call the lead shop and ask them the question. The supervisor is the SME. They're the all-knowledging. That's why they're the supervisor. You should take the job, screen it, look at it, and understand it. If you don't understand it as a supervisor, why would you pass the ball to your people? That's not teamwork. You should take the time to call or ask the guy that you're tasking to work with to sit down and have him call and ask the questions, and you coach and train him. That's what a team player does. That's what the quarterback does. That's what the coach does. Coach should never stand back and watch the people fail and then think it's funny or criticize them or laugh at them. You should coach them, mentor them, and help them. That's part of teamwork. So give them the job, you read the job, you give it to the job, you ask them to call about the job, get clarification on the job. You don't send 5, 6, 7 people out to do a job and you don't have the other assist team to help you. You don't have the other lead shop to explain it to you and send them out there and expect success. That's stupid. That's completely stupid. If that's what happened to you and now you're a supervisor, you're just going to cause the same problem over and over. That is no different if you had a father or a mother that abused you, and now you're a father or a mother, and now you're going to abuse your children. What the hell? Break the cycle. If you don't know much about leadership and how to actually lead people and be a coach or the quarterback or understand how to build a team, then go buy some books, go online and read about it, listen to this topic, find some other leaders, and learn something. Teach yourself something. Nothing worse than somebody that's in a job or a position and uses ignorance as an excuse for failure. Go teach yourself something better. Go learn something better. Go ask somebody with some experience. Ask somebody to help you. It's okay to not know the right answer. It's okay to ask for help. It's okay to learn. It's okay to fail. But it's not okay to fail if you don't try to be successful. But you got to build a cohesive team. You want people to be around you and you want people to work for you. You know, it's ironically where I've been out here almost 9 years, and I got people all the time say, you know, why don't you take this job? Why don't you go do that job? Well, I'm surprised you didn't take it. I'd love to work for you. That's called a leader. That happens to me daily. I'm talking daily. And I don't do it because I want the attention or I need it. I do it because it's the right thing. I do what I do because it's the right thing. And I won't care about your feelings, and I'll run you over to do the right thing. If it's the wrong thing, I'll just ignore you. But if it's the right thing and it's for the mission success, I don't care about your feelings. The mission success comes first before your feelings. If I hurt your feelings or I pissed you off or you don't like me because I have mission first on my mind, tough shit. Suck it up, Buttercup. I don't know what to tell you. I've been that way my whole life, and I always will be. I'll bulldoze through you, and it will come mission first, and I'll do it without you, and you'll be the one that looks like a fool with egg on your face. So build yourself a team, understand teamwork, utilize that principle, make yourself better, and you'll be more successful. You have less stress. Your people will be more functional. You have less issues trying to train somebody new all the time, and you'll keep your people longer, and they'll want to work with you if you got your plan together, you got your shit together, you ask questions, you call people, and you build a team. I got a call yesterday and asked me more specifics on what was needed and what he needed to do. That's the right answer. That's a good thing. And I stayed a little extra on the phone and a little extra after the clock, which is okay. I didn't get paid for it, to assist and help the young man that called me. That's a smart person. That's a good leader. I want people to call and ask questions. You have to. Don't be afraid to. Build a strong team. Make it cohesive so your people stay working with you and make your job easier. Nothing harder than getting new people and have to retrain them all the time. And then you lose them because you just operate in a shit show. You don't think people can't see that you're operating a shit show? People will not work somewhere where there's a shit show. They don't feel wanted, and it's unorganized, it's unfair, or they're criticized all the time, and they can't seem to find success within their job. They'll leave. That's just the way it is. That's how humans operate. All right, that's my pitch on teamwork. I'm trying to keep the coffee shops going. I'm kind of tied up on what's going on around us right now and other things. I'm trying to stay away from it, but it's frustrating me to listen to some of the shit that's coming out of people's mouths. And I also just got to kind of stay away from that water so I don't get burnt. But I want everybody to love each other, stop fighting, think about what's good for everybody and not yourself. Focus on teamwork and unity. You'll find out your job will be a lot easier if you have a functional team and that can operate as a team. And lead by example. And I'll do that. That'll be another coffee shop talk, is I'll put on there lead by example. All right, everybody, that was my coffee shop talk for today, and my mentorship is teamwork. I hope I made you understand how important that is. All right, Henry out. Have a great Friday. The weekend's coming. Talk to you later. Bye.